What's up, gang? Today we are completing our Supers tier list, our X-Men Next Dimension Super tier list. This time we're going over the level 4s, and it's going to be super fun. There's some incredible level 4s in this game. And when it comes to tiers, S, A, B, C, and D for this particular title, I imagine S tier are the moves that you can combo into, you can combo out of. You can use them raw and kill a character. You can, like, that's how I imagine level 4. Level 4 is like, they're dead if you use it. A tier is, there's some other benefits. They do a ton of damage. You can combo into them, maybe not kill raw, but, they're instant. They create a juggle state, blah, 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 blah. I think that's like A tier. B tier is that just does damage, just does a nice grip of damage. C tier would be, it does damage, but maybe it's inconsistent, maybe whatever. And then D tier is, it provides little to no utility at the cost, compared to cost. So again, this burns your entire meter. And in this game, you don't need much meter. So let's take a look at the level 4s. Let's take a look at Cyclops first. So Cyclops, our boy here, this is, I think, his only A tier, right? Is this? No, I think his level 3 super I said was A tier. But yeah, this is his level 4 is really good, but it only provides, so this is an incredible whiff punisher. This move is an insane whiff punisher. It is instant, so if you are not blocking during the super freeze, you're getting hit straight up. You will be hit by this. It looks amazing. It is full screen. And again, instant. That beam just appears. You're getting hit. So really, really good for a whiff punishment. You can just do it when you see somebody doing anything and you're getting the hit. Excuse me. The only problem, so again, the fact that it's instant, the fact that it's full screen, very cool. You can very easily combo into it, out of it. Again, anywhere they are, they're getting hit as long as they are literally in the path of Cyclops' eyes. If they're at head level, they will be hit, which is kind of nice. You don't have to really mess with oh, I have to wait a second for it to whatever. Like, no, it's just hitting them. So there's that. The only problem is sort of if you hit the opponent at a weird angle, you may not get all the hits. They can actually drop out as well. So yeah, I think that's really it. Also, I mean, obviously, most moves in this game are, if you mess up, hold on. Oh, this is like the weird thing where, like, for whatever reason, they don't block certain supers. If your opponent, actually, let's just show off block all. Even on block all, this is not an unblockable attack. I'm not sure why Havoc isn't blocking this. But this is a training mode glitch. It's not that, like, most of these moves are not good on their recoveries are terrible on block. So you're going to die. I keep that as, like, in general, if I say, like, oh, this has incredible recovery, that's a thing. I'll be like, oh, this has great recovery. You're going to be fine. Okay, change opponent, or excuse me, not change opponent. We're going to check out Wolverine next. So Wolverine's level 4. Wolverine's level 4 is D tier. Okay, why is Wolverine's level 4 D tier? Okay, so it's healing. Not only that, it only heals a third of your health. So we're going to have Havoc beat us up a little bit, and we'll just show off the amount of healing we can do. Ow! Okay, so it's about a third of your life that you can get back. Which, like, again, that's not bad. Maybe a little less than a third. But at the end of the day, man, you need that meter to kill. Like, Wolverine does not have... He just doesn't have the juice to... do anything. Like, that's just not enough. I would say, in general, you should never use this move. Chill, my dude. Chill. So for Wolverine, Wolverine needs to be in their face. He needs to be hitting them. He has decent range, but like he's not somebody who can build form. You could afford to not spend the meter. He just doesn't have that kind of damage without meter. So like for me, healing is D tier. It's not good. Okay, so next is Gambit. Gambit is S tier. Gambit is very easily S tier. Why? Why is Gambit S tier? Let me show you. Let me show you why. Okay. This is his level 4. You'll notice here. That was, we were at 22k, 23k, just from using the move. And a slight follow-up. It's also, if you noticed, glitched. The second and third hit here, you know, my kicks, they do a whole bunch of hits, and they do a whole bunch of extra damage. So, what makes this so good? Okay, well, it's super fast. It's a true OTG. They always pop up at the same exact height. You can do this, and continue for Airseek into CCR. If you land his level 4, they are dead. It's easy. It's easy to kill. And that's it. Like, that is why this move is stupid. This move is stupid good. Like, oh. And now, so that was 4,400. We can let him drop. We like, you can do anything you want after that. Incredibly good move. Incredibly good move. Also, incredible range, too. Like and then you can run up and just, so it does less damage, right? As you further away you get less hits, or maybe it doesn't. There you go. So that's like a dead character, you know. So there you go. It's incredibly good. S tier, absolutely, just phenomenal move all around. Next, let's do Storm. So Storm is C, bouncing around between D and C. Why is that? So Storm has her Meteor Super, her Hailstorm. I think it's called Tsunami, or not Tsunami. Let's actually check to see what the move is called. Drenched. Okay. So you'll notice most level 4s, I would say the average level 4 should be doing 15,000 damage. It should be doing half life. Now this move is an OTG. So it will hit grounded opponents if they're in the OTG state, but you need a combo in a lot of cases. Or you need the perfect spacing and distance to get, the exact hits. So that was pretty good. But you need to be able to hit that, like, how do you even do that? It's like you need like a very specific combo there to score, get that perfect distance. It just kind of stinks that you can't get it normally. It is very difficult to score that knockdown at the perfect distance. It's just not consistent. So frankly, this super, while cool and like I love that it's it harkens back to MVC2, like that's dope. And all the MVC, all the Marvel games where she's got Hailstorm, it's just like not good. This one is not good. It's just not consistent enough, and she has so many other great tools at her disposal. Why risk mediocre damage, especially when and El Nino, her level 3 does what? So like if you get a bad one for the super, it does what? Like, what was that, 1200? 12.3? This does 1100 and you still have 2 meters to play with. That's the obvious choice, right? That's the obvious choice. So that for me is definitely a C tier super. Beast. All right, Beast is unfortunate because I think he's B, but he's probably bopping around at C too. It's just not, he's not that great. We're going to stick him in B for now. I might move him down as I think about it, but so his super, his what is it? It's... Nope. There you go. Okay, it's back 1+2. So, it's this here. And that kind of illustrates what I mean. So it has really slow startup. The super looks amazing, frankly. Like, I love the gymnastics and then the luchador shit here. Like, that's super cool. Like, I love that. It is really hard to land in anything. Like, this will hit, I think. But it's really tough to get the timing on airborne opponents. Like, yeah, it's, for whatever reason, it's very, so he hit the ground there. I don't think this works, because it doesn't hit OTG. This might work. No. So, yeah, I think it's just, for me, you can do so much with Beast that, it just doesn't feel worth it to go for this super. So this might actually be C tier as well. Like, this is only used as a... So I'm just going to move him down to C. This, it looks amazing. And, you know, if you were to, you know... Like, that's easy. Like, I think this... So you get it off of stuns. But in general, comboing into it from air attacks is really tough, and Beast is great in the air. I mean, he has a lot of ground chains. Can you do it off of forward? Can you do it off of that? No, you can't. So even something with a ton of frame advantage, you can't just land it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Oh, okay, that did combo. So this is down forward 2 into... So that's a low, so he does have a low confirm into it. Yeah, so, I mean, you do have a low, but, yeah, I'm not sure, you guys. I don't think... Or... Yeah. Oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So definitely C tier. There are probably some grounded options for him, but the fact that you can't combo into it, and Beast is very bouncy. He's not using a lot of ground chains. He's smacking people into the air. It's definitely C tier. It does great damage. It looks dope. It's just not worth it. He has so many good supers. Okay, next up. Phoenix. Okay, so Phoenix is actually, she's bobbling around. She is either low S or high A. Like, I would say... Like Cyclops, her super is very comboable. It's not a great whiff punisher, per se. It does have range, surprisingly. But it does some serious damage. Let me actually show you guys the screen, obviously. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep her high A right now, but this is her super. You can land it from about, like, 4 or 5 characters away. I mean, it's good. So it does, it's kind of funky there, but it does 16k. Almost 17, I think. How far does it go? Incredible range. So yeah, about this far, right? That's pretty great range. You get hit by 1 billion comets, meteors, asteroids, whatever you want to call that. And you also get, I'll show this off really quickly. Now this is guaranteed because of the hard knockdown on supers. You actually do get a back 4 here. So that's free if you're quick enough. And that's an extra 1700 damage. So you're looking at any combo that, you know, lands in this. Will this hit? Is this fast enough? Okay, so it's not instant like Cyclops's. But it does do a grip of damage. And that was free. So I think this is high A, low S, just because, again, great range, serious damage, and you get a bit of free chip. I think it's A. I think it's A. There's no real combo opportunities afterwards. We'll stick with A, but it's very, very good. Very good. Like I use this off of a lot of combos. Like I think like doing this into this and then like like it looks cool. It's a good super. So yeah, A. I think it's Cyclops just has so much utility while hers is purely combo power. But I'm gonna keep it. We'll keep them neck and neck. We'll say they're about even. Okay. So next we have Toad. Okay. Toad is our first true B tier. Toad just does damage. He just does damage, and that's cool. Let me. Whoop! I changed my opponent instead of my player. So let's see. Let's get back over here. So Toad is just like a very solid B. So he just uses his tongue, and I love this. He bops him around. It does the standard 15, a little bit over, and you crack the screen. Like, I love that shit. The only thing that sucks is in any given match, you can only do that once. So if you do manage to land a level 4 in multiple rounds, it won't work. So, yeah, so that's it. I think the only really great thing about this is it does OTG, so if they are on the ground and the tongue does catch them. It also has great range. So, I mean, this can be used as a whiff punish tool. Like this is it. You get a little bit of fun here, and that's really it. Fun super, decent damage, OTGs, but it's a B. It's a B for me. It's nice actually having like it's nice having just one super to go over. So many characters have so many like other level supers that it's just nice to have this. So next up is Mystique. Mystique is also, she's B but almost into C. So I'm going to show you why. So her level 4 is this. So her and you only get this animation sequence with like the targeting reticule and the glass breaking. You only get that once per match as well. So this is an overhead, which is cool, but there's almost no range. It does combo out of, it does combo in the air. So pretty quick. Look at, we get the glass break. Excuse me. It doesn't have the targeting reticule. You do get the glass break. So, like in general, this does a grip of damage, but terrible range. It is very comboable, and it's an overhead. So you could potentially do this if they don't realize it's an overhead. But I think this is just very. It's quick enough to catch falling, but it's just it's not that great compared to some of the other supers out there. This is just, it does some damage. That's it. So Sabertooth. Sabertooth, my guys and gals. Sabertooth, I'm going to put low A. Now, why do I say that? So this is his super. So it does, that's 5,000 plus, so this does 16,000 damage, almost 17,000 damage. That's really good. That is more than half health. This is probably B, but it's really fun to do. So obviously you get it off of any stun. It's really fast. It has incredible range. Don't. So really good range. Like this is full screen. This is probably half. So this is a half screen super. Really good. I mean, if you're out there and they're tossing projectiles, I'm not quite sure this gets through them. Actually, let's test it out really quick. Record opponent. All right, let's see if we can quickly play repeat. Oh, So he does have some invincibility. It can go through stuff, which is good. So if you see something coming, that's pretty solid. That gives it an extra little bonus point there. But really, I just want to show you guys the damage. The dummy, we're going to put him to... Oh, do I not have the dummy? I don't have my other controller plugged in, and I'm not going to... Just like the damage, dude. It's very easy to combo in the air if you know what you're doing and you can press the buttons appropriately. You can't let him fall below Sabertooth's shoulders, though. So that is, whatever the combo. Any CCR that gets you around half-life, land this, they're dead. I think this is low A. It can blow through stuff. It has half rain, half screen. In terms of the supers here, this is pretty dang good. Also, I love it. I love that the last hit does 11,500 damage. Over a third of an opponent's life. He just snaps their neck. It looks so fucking cool. I'm letting my bias show, but I'm okay with that. Okay, Magneto is also A tier. He is close to S tier. Why is that? Okay, so Magneto's super, his level 4, is this move here. So all of these little projectiles track, and you get free follow-ups. That is nothing to sneeze at. The reason why it's not higher, just to make sure we've got this. So this can be done in any combo. So like, they come up out of the ground and will catch him. You can start running, and then you can do a full air combo string. So that was already 2/3 of their life gone. If you were to do something like this, if you were to do this, they're dead. And then you get a free this, right? Like, you can do whatever. You can get one hit, basically, after air throw. They're dead. I could have done a full air combo string as well for more damage, right? Do, like, the 1, 3, 2, 4 into throw. This is high A. I mean, this could potentially be S. You know what? I'm going to put this low S tier. We're going to go to low S tier because it's so versatile. Because you can do this, and then... But you can't get much... I don't know if you can get any CCR, because all of the separate hits add so much combo scaling. So much gravity scaling. And if you don't hit them in the right spot, they won't get blown up as high. See how quickly he falls to the ground? So you don't get too many other options out of just a standard air series into air throw. But this is a good. This is probably low S. You do get combo opportunities, and there's likely more you can do with this. I want to try one thing. I want to see if back forward 2 works after this. That's his sort of magnetic pull. Yeah, it kind of does, but it's sort of that silly hot. Can you do this into... Yeah, you can't really do much after that, but it's still kind of neat. Okay, so yeah, I think that's low S. Using it, it's all homing. It does great damage. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Nightcrawler is S tier. Nightcrawler is absolutely S tier. Is he higher than Gambit? Gambit is too versatile. No, he's not higher than Gambit. Okay, what is Kurt's? Kurt is this. So Kurt is particularly broken. You can do whatever you want while you're in this. You're in the Bamf dimension, doing Bamf things. You notice how close you are? So this super is really interesting. So when you use this super, you essentially do unscaled damage. So every hit does unscaled damage. So you want to do... That's not true. That's not how this works. You just get free combos. So what I try to do is I try to do the most damaging moves I can in as little time as possible. So you could do back forward 4. I think that in general, this move here, which is back 3 or back 4, this will yield sort of the most damage. But then, because Nightcrawler's moveset is absolutely cracked. Okay, let's see. I think we can get about 5 here. We're just a little sloppy. Hold on, let's try this one more time to show this off. So we do back 3, back 3, back 3, back 3, back 3. But then you get down forward 4. Down forward 4 will pop up. Let's practice one more time. Back 3, back 3, back 3, back 3, back 3. So you get 5 of the... oh yeah, okay, so there it is. And then you get that. Then you get back 2. And then you get whatever you want. You can full combo after that and then land his infinite into back 2. It's easy as pie. Not only that, there's multiple glitches. So if you land a stun, if you land this move after a stun, and then you stun them in your combo, there you go. They are trapped. You're trapped in the Bamf dimension. That's it. They can't do anything. You can beat the crap out of them. It basically creates, and then the environment, it still exists on the outside, so you can actually smack them into interactables. You just can't see anything. You're stuck like this until the round ends. There's that. Also, I don't know if I'm going to try super hard to pull this off, but you can also go invisible. So if you are doing back forward 4 or teleports, and you teleport at the exact right moment, right as the super ends and you go invisible, or you teleport, you'll actually go invisible. And the only thing you'll be able to see is the like attacks, like the effects from the sword slash. So like stuff like this, you'd be able to see the white following. You'd be able to see your teleport smoke, but that's it. So this is absolutely an S tier move. If you land this, you know, you're looking at almost half life. You can combo into it. You can glitch it, and if you're ahead on life, you win. You get, and then you get a free combo. So, like this is good. Yeah, then you get like, you can actually combo enough to get super. So, Nightcrawler's definitely S tier. Absolutely S tier. Rogue is very much a B tier. She's a B tier. She has her level 4, or excuse me, her level 1 is super good. She's got some great, really versatile supers. Her level 4 is just really not worth using. This, so good, right? The kiss. This is not so much. You get some Dragon Ball Z action, which, like, who doesn't love that? But frankly, it's just not worth it. It does great damage, right? It does... Well, actually, no, it doesn't do great damage. It does the average amount of damage. It does 15k on a normal defense opponent, which, frankly, isn't that great. It's not super comboable either. You kind of need to have, like, the perfect spacing. It's a lot like Sabertooth, where you need... You know, they sort of need to be above you, but you also need... It's like, this will hit. Yeah, so, like, you know, it's fine, but... It's just not, it's not great. Let me see if I can, like, let's see if we can, it does feel fast. Let's see if we can. So you can, you know, you can do some swag off of it, swag with it, but this is just B, you know? It looks awesome. I love Rogue in general in this game, but it's just, you know, it's not that great. Not that great. That's not true. It's not. No. Yeah, it's not that great. It's very average. It's very average. So after Rogue, I love that we're going through this at a nice clip. After Rogue, we have Forge. And Forge is like, how do I explain Forge? Forge is on the cusp of, he is like, I feel like he's below these two. He's all like, he's floating here because you do get combo opportunities. But he's not, like, the combo opportunities aren't great. You can't do much. Is he higher than Cyclops? I think, okay, so we're going to put him a little bit higher because he's super close. I forgot to show this off. This is his move. I just started talking. Without flipping the screen back over. I love this move because of his shamanistic qualities. It looks super dope. Does really solid damage, and you see that slow fall there. It OTGs, which is great. But I think he stays the top of A. It does actually hit full screen as well. So these seek, these are homing moves. Right? Which is pretty dope. Oop. But it's just not, I feel like it's not the same as Magneto. It's less consistent. You sometimes get a slow fall to follow up with combos. Sometimes you don't. I feel like it's just more finicky. You could probably jump and like land the jump 3 into air throw. You can like land a quick air series if you're lucky. This looks like, yeah, like a quick air series into air throw. So it's a nice chunk of damage. I think he belongs at the top of A. That's it. Okay, so next up, change player to Juggernaut. Okay. Our boy Juggy is wearing the weirdest friggin' costume. But he belongs in S tier. It's either S tier or A tier. Now, the reason why I say that is it's not fast. This move is not fast. This is mostly a combo super. But it's easy to do off of all of his stuff. So, you know, it just like he does a little think, and then I think this move is called Insanity, and you can full combo punish off of it for CCR. Like, I don't know how to explain like why that's, like, you guys know why that's so good, right? Like, it's just it's stupid good. Like so the reason why this is good is like any combo that's stunning, right? Like, boop, you get that, and then that's good. You get the full. He does the full animation after touching with his thing. Juggernaut has armor. He will blow through whatever they're trying to do and flick them in the face and nuke them. So you get it off of back forward 3, donk. You get it off of what's he? Do you get it off of back 4? No, but then that hits as a true low, I think. I'm trying to think, like, maybe this. So that's a low. There's just a lot of stuff that he can land this off of. Yeah, there's just, you don't get it off of that. You get it off of any of his stuns. Yeah, it's really good as a combo tool. As you know, the fact that it has so much armor. Again, he has the highest grounded armor in the game. You need to hit him for over 3,000 points of damage, and he has the highest defense in the game. He has the highest defense. He has like middle armor. I can't remember exactly, but he has a defensive powerhouse. So if he chooses to do this in a gap in your strings, you're getting hit. So it's just, it does a lot of damage. And despite missing hits there, you get CCR. So, like, let's say you were to just do like doot doot doot. Okay, so there's some weird. I think this. Let's just do this. This is better. So we'll do 3 3 4. Very easy to pull off any of his strings. So we're looking at, what is this? 2/3 of your life gone. 23 for nothing. You could just do this unseeable low. Okay, so unseeable low into... What is the damage here? Oh my god. And then this is a kill right here. Unseeable low if you have meter. Into overhead smash. Into CCR, which is not hard. I'm making it look hard, but it's not hard. We'll just show it off. Oh. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe the hand makes it slightly, because the hitbox is a little bit wonky if you're off axis. Last time we do this, where I've got a... But you guys saw me. I was able to do it. So 23, like a normal combo. So that's 4, 6, 8. So they're dead. They're dead. So it just doesn't take much. So S tier. S tier as far as I'm concerned. Psylocke. Psylocke, you silly girl. Okay. So Psylocke is B tier. Why is she B tier? Well, let me show you. So we've got her kind of cool like ninja outfit here. That's not it. So it's cool, and it does a grip of damage. Not bad. A little below average. It looks sick as hell. I think it's called Ninja Light Show, which is really neat. So a little below average, but it's also almost full screen. It loses damage the further she runs. But it's still pretty cool, and it's very comboable. So like, you do this, dash up, and it's full OTG, which is cool. It just doesn't do a ton of damage. It does below average damage. It looks sick though. It looks hella sick. This is just, for me, this is definitely like B tier. It does damage. It looks hella cool. But there's really nothing else to say about it. Yeah, it just looks great. Looks great. But that's it. That's all she's got. Change player. Havoc. Okay, Havoc is also B tier. And these aren't ordered by anything in particular here. So Havoc's he's got his SpaghettiOs and he just blows up the ground. This will hit OTG. It does good damage, but that's it. You can just, it's just got like, it's just a normal move. Does it do... I don't think it freezes the screen or anything. So I think he'll be able to recover from this. Oh, maybe not. So maybe this sort of does... Maybe this is a lot like... Oh wait, this is a different... I'm doing it the wrong... I'm doing the wrong kind of move. So if we do forward 4-4... and then do this, I don't think this... If this hits, this is a little bit better than I thought. Okay, so this is a true zero frame just like Cyclops's. It's better than I thought, but better than I initially thought, especially... Oh, you know what? Hold on, let's make sure that our... Okay, so he is set to tech down and auto. This might be one of those weird occasions where the AI isn't doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm not fully convinced. I'll have to... Let's record, actually. Let's record just to make sure that I'm not lying. And see if we can actually recover from that. If we can block it. Record play repeat. We're going to get hit. We're going to try to do whatever. We're going to try to press buttons. Yeah, so we recovered. So it is not as good as I thought. That's just a weird training mode glitch. You can totally roll out of it. So that is B tier. It's B tier. Does a nice chunk of damage. And that's it. Alright. We are moving on. Lady Deathstrike. Yuriko, my darling. Also B tier. Yuriko is one of my favorite characters in this game. But, actually, let's see. What does this window look like? I gotta make it a little bit bigger. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, it's perfect. So this super is just, like, straight up amazing. It's one of my favorite in the game. She bounces around and then fucking sticks her arm through your chest. It's so cool. It does great damage. And by great damage, it does average damage. I should start saying average damage. I think whenever I see something take half life, I'm like, dang, that was awesome. This does average damage for, average damage for a level 4 super. Has pretty okay range, but slow startup. So that's not like a freeze frame or anything. We can very quickly. I was gonna do this before, but it's kind of annoying. I was going to show off how you can blow through stuff, but I don't. So it does have a little bit of invincibility. It is fast, so you can blow through strings with a lot of quick hits, which is great. But again, it's not like I don't. Maybe it is that fast. It's a cool move though. Great range, great damage. Average damage, but there's nothing to write home about. You can't combo out of it, can't combo in, or you can definitely combo into it. And does it hit OTG? Hold on. Yes, which is even better. So definitely B tier. Good, not great. I feel like it's good. Like B tier is good, A tier is great, and S tier is game breaking. Okay, Betsy. Betsy is unfortunate because she actually gets put into B tier. Actually, it doesn't matter where she goes. I don't want to really order it. So she gets put into B tier because it's this way. This is one of the coolest looking moves in the game. So that is 6. I think it's like 6,000, right? We're at like 6,100. And then it does a raw one. This is like a 6,000 or 16,600. Like the damage is great on this move. It's great. The problem being, it is really hard to land this move consistently from a combo. So that is. Let's very quickly set the auto and this, just so we're a little more consistent. So, like, if you land a combo, like you guys know, and if you've seen me play Betsy, she doesn't have the best combos in general. So if you're looking to cash out, this move is incredibly hard to hit. They got to be at the perfect height, slightly above her head. You have to, like, it's just not worth it. And her air combos aren't exactly, the stuff of legend. This might work, but she goes right under. It's very difficult to hit this consistently. Obviously, I'm doing this sort of raw, not having done it in a while. But, this is kind of your only, that's kind of really your only way to do anything from the air. That's going to go under as well. It's just not... It's not very consistent. This isn't too bad. You typically won't go under from that. But, that's just a quick punish string. Like, that's not really... You don't get much, So while it does incredible damage, it actually has great range, too. How far does she jump? like super fucking far. Oh. So she jumps super far. It's just, frankly, it's not worth it from a consistency perspective. She's gonna go under. I want to land like one of these. Too low. You gotta get up at the perfect height. In the combo video I have of her, now I hit the ground. Yeah, it's just not. This is not an appropriate combo tool for like. That's gonna go under too. As you can see, it's hard to land. Does great damage. Looks amazing. Hard to hit, unless you're doing this bad boy here. And then it's almost guaranteed. For whatever reason, their hitbox, you know, from a falling state like this, is a lot different. Plus, it should be noted, like, back 1+2, her level 3 does 12,000 compared to 16, and you get extra meter. So, like, if I'm going to do the same combo, I run up and do this, which OTGs, it's brain dead. You know? There's like consistency is king. This move is cool. I might even put this into C tier just because it's so hard to hit in any kind of air combo. So yeah, we're gonna put it into C tier. It does great damage. It looks really cool, but yeah, it's not. It's just not where we need it to be in B tier. Okay, so next up, change player. We're gonna do Betsy Bishop. Okay. Bishop is B tier. Why is Bishop B tier? Let's see. Oh, that's his level 3, which is super cool. No. There we go. Okay. So his level 4 has pretty okay range. It looks like a command grab. It is not. But the fact that this is a motherfucking execution, it's awesome. Above average damage, pretty great range for what it is. Also, like, easy to combo into, I think. Let's see if I'm... You gotta land it first. So from, you know, for any of his air combos, I think it's pretty easy. Yeah, this is not a hard move to land. And it looks so cool. It looks so cool. So also, yeah, it can be done off of stuns. Just looks great. Can do it off of back throw. So there is like a reason to use this move. Oh. So let's try one more time. You can do it off of back throw. Don't make me a liar. I wonder if he has a weird hitbox off of back throw. That should do it. Then he just lays there. Oh, it's so good. So I love this super just because it looks amazing. But again, it's got good range, above average damage, but there's nothing extra special about it. It's just good, right? Good, not great. So with Bishop, Dark Phoenix is next. So Dark Phoenix is also... Dark Phoenix is right here next to Storm. Dark Phoenix is right there next to Storm. Right there. Oh, this is such a cool costume. Why? Why is she right next to Storm? Because she has the same deal. I clearly do not know how to do this super right away. Okay, Cosmic Comet Chaos has one of the coolest names for level 4s in the game. 14 below average. You need them in the perfect spot. Then you're looking at 16. And I think you can even get higher than that. Maybe even slightly higher. But to land all the hits, it's just really tough. So, again, like, what combo puts you slightly off axis? And, like, it's not worth it. Which stinks, because this is, I mean, it's cool. It's cool to see her, like, calling down meteors. Like, that's dope. It's just not the most consistent super. And she has so many other good supers to just melt your face off that, like, when you take it all in context, you should not be spending meter on this move, frankly. Yeah, it's just, you probably shouldn't be using it. So that's it. It does okay damage, not consistent, kind of slow. Like, you can definitely get poked out of it if you're not careful. You have to use it in combos. It does OTG. Yeah, just not that impressive. Sentinel Alpha is, we're gonna put Sentinel Alpha in high A tier, or high B tier. He's like really close to A tier. He might be at the bottom of A or the height of B. I want to put him there. Like, he's one of the few. These aren't ordered per se, but I feel like he's here. Like, these guys are here for a reason. The reason being, let's see, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. So this is an overhead. It's a lot like Mystique's. It has, a certain amount of range. Weird training mode glitch where they feel like they're still being supered. So pretty okay range. So like here, you can hit it. Overhead, like I said, and you can combo out of this. So it does pretty okay damage. And they kind of like weirdly bounce towards you. You can combo, into it from his, best move, 2-2. Whoop. Not instant. But yeah, he does the pop in here, and then you can land a throw. When they hit the ground, you can do this. Yeah, like, you can do stuff out of this, and there are ways to kill if you have super. It's just like it's weird, the camera changing where you are. Like, I wasn't sure if I had to jump right or left to get that, and sometimes it pops you close. It pops them close enough that you just have to jump up, neutral jump. So that was probably just a neutral jump. It's consistent, but it's hard to manage. Even harder when you have a different stage or something. So it is possible to do stuff after this, but like I said, it's just not super consistent. I don't really like. So I would say maybe it's just fairly in B, because it does decent damage. I don't think you can mash or anything to like get more damage out of it. It just does okay damage, and then you get a little extra from an air combo. I don't think that's enough to give it A tier. I think it's B tier. Yeah, I think it's B tier. Okay. Sentinel Beta. Sentinel Beta, I think, is low A tier. Why do I think Sentinel Beta is low A tier? Okay, so Sentinel Beta, is it this? Yeah. So this move it does below average damage, but it's mashable. So you have to, once you activate the super, you hit 1+2, you just like mash 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can get a bunch of different damage. So it does variable damage, so you have to be on point with it. But frankly, it's one of the few skill-based, like not skill-based, but yeah, skill-based, right? Like, you have to do something very specifically to get the most out of it. It has a skill ceiling. So you need to be able to land that but you can also do follow-ups. Plus, it also hits OTG. So if you're looking to nuke somebody's life, yeah, if you're looking to nuke someone's life, you can totally do that using this super. Or, you know, let's say like just 2-2. Does the full hits on the ground. Like, I think this is, it's fast too. You can do it from, like, it doesn't matter where they are. I think you do get less damage because you're further away. Oh, we don't want damage power up on. Yeah, definitely get a little less damage when you're full screen, but it's cool. Plus, again, like I said, you do get follow-ups after this. It's very much like Magneto or Forge. There's tons of hits on this, so you get an air series. You get like jump 1, 3, 2, jump 1, 3, 4, and that's really it. So, and into air throw. So like you can do a little bit of stuff with it, but that's really it. I think it's A tier. I think it's the bottom of A tier. Not even close to S, but bottom of A. Yeah, I feel good about that. And then, so we have very few characters left. We've got, we have Bastion, Blob, and Pyro. So we're going to do Bastion first. Bastion is D tier, along with Wolverine. I'm going to say he's even worse than Wolverine. Okay, so Bastion has an incredible level 3 and an atrocious level 4. 1200, that is way, way below. So I have never been able to figure out how to get this move to land appropriately. Like, it's definitely in the same vein as Storm and Dark Phoenix, where they've got the sort of the meteor style attack, but it's really bad. It has slow startup. It has like, whereas you can do that super easily, it feels like you really struggle to do anything. It definitely hits OTG. I've never been able to get it. Like, the Brady Games guide says it does upwards of 15,000, I think. I've literally never been able to get it to 14k. I haven't really played around with it that much. I don't understand how it works. I really like the vacuum effect. Like, if you were able to, sort of like use the vacuum effect to then like, you do get you get that. But is that enough? It's just like, it's just not good. It's just not good. If you were to land something like this, like, you don't even get that. They can wake up in time. Let's see. Dude, it's not good. Maybe if you were to do, I think you could technically do 1-1, like 1-3, 1-1. No, dude, it's too slow. So this move is worthless as far as I'm concerned. Utterly worthless. If anyone knows reasons why this move is good, hit me up. But I consider it utter garbage. And we're just going to move on. But also Blob. Blob, Fred Dukes is S tier. Why do you say he's S tier? Why is he S tier? Okay. So Fred Dukes is S tier. Oh, what is it? Yeah, okay. Down 3+4. It is instant. It OTGs.
That made me work up my app.
And it allows for unscaled follow-ups. So if you were to do this, like a really simple combo, dash forward, do this, you do get a running 3-4, or I think it's forward, 4-3-4. So 1-2 or 3-2, 4-2, 4-2. This, they're still in the air technically,
Thanks. That made me work up my appetite.
and you get an extra 6,000 to whatever damage you had. So like, let's say you boop boop boop. Yeah, let's say you do something like, yeah, okay. Something like 1-3 do. Ah, such a weird 1-3 You sit on his head. You're already at 11. You just wait. Unscale. Oh, I waited too long. So something like that. Okay, we'll do something like this. So we might be a little far away to land.
That made me work up my appetite.
No, so we got it. A little off. Basically, any combo you do, the fact that this sucker does a great grip of damage, can be done OTG, is instant, removes him the fucking play, does average damage, removes him from the playing field until he slams his giant butt down. And then you get a free 16, and you get a free 6 at the end. As long as you're close, like, this is a great move. This is a great move. I think at the wall... Oh, he takes forever to move over there. I think at the wall you get... do you get a combo? Like an actual air combo? Well, let's test really quick, just for science. We land.
Made me work up my appetite.
So I think we would actually get... I think you would get an actual combo here.
Thanks. That made me work up my
Yeah, you get an actual combo, so that's sick too. If you can maneuver them to a wall, you can do even more damage, which is really cool.
Thanks. That made me work up my
Let's see if we can... Oh, I'm not moving all the way back to the wall. Okay, the last... So this is S tier. The last person on our list is Pyro. Pyro is in B tier. In a... You'll have to take my word for it, bro, because I don't feel like showing off his super. I do have videos of his level 4. It looks like garbage. It has a tiny... The range isn't that great. It's an explosion of fire, and then he throws a bunch of fireballs at you and then blows you up. It does okay damage from what I remember, but it's nothing to write home about. And the fact that his level 2s are his best supers and are super versatile, are very versatile, very, very versatile, means that you're never going to want to use it. But if you're using Blob, like, who wouldn't want to save up a little bit of meter to pull off this bad boy?
Thanks.
Come on, that's
That made me
cool.
work up my appetite.
And that's it. That's the tier list. I am super happy that we got to do this finally, that we finally cleaned everything up. This was super fun. Hopefully the recording doesn't get janked up. But this was a blast. I had tons of fun. I love this shit. And yeah, let me know what you think of their supers. What was your favorite as a kid? All that. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel if you're monetarily comfortable to do so. That would be super sick. I love the support. Thank you so much to Avler, to Mocha357, to Joseph Gibbs, to any other members. I believe I have a bunch of gifted members. Let's look them up real quick. But yeah, this is super fun. I'm glad we got to do this. If any of you have made it to the end, like I said, tell me what your favorite super was. Which one did you love pulling off as a kid? Because there are lots, right? There are a ton that are just super cool. Yeah, let me know which ones you liked. And from that, I guess now all I've got left is I have to do the actual tier list. So yeah, I think I actually have to do the actual tier list. The full character tier list. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a long video. Maybe I'll do that as a stream, and then I'll cut it to raw, and I'll cut it up. If you'd like to see me stream it, let me know. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks again.